Well, since I can't seem to get any sleep, it's actually early as shit, man. It's 8:26, and I actually laid down, man, a little bit after 8 o'clock. And I think sometimes the problem with me trying to fall asleep early, like the old fucking man that I feel like the problem lies in that I'll either have my headphones in or headphones out. I'll listen to commentary as I'm trying to fall asleep. The shit's pretty relaxing depending on what I'm listening to, but in this case tonight, I'm listening to commentary while I'm trying to fall asleep, and then I sit up like, nah, man, I need to do some fucking commentary. Like, I'm not tired. I cannot go to sleep. I don't know what to do to occupy my time this evening other than to do some commentary. And um what better to do than than to, of course it's got to be horror, but you got to celebrate something, man. You got to celebrate something if you're going to do it. So it's a real one's anniversary today, so let's just celebrate the how long ago did this movie come out? Let's see, 26 years ago. God damn, 26th anniversary of Tales from the Crypt's Demon Knight. And this is a movie that's near and dear to my heart, man. And I'm gonna tell y'all why really quick. I posted in Cinemaniacs earlier, shout out to them. It was a little brief description of how I felt about the movie. And I say this movie is always near and dear to my heart. One, for a couple reasons. It's an underrated siege film. It's got a black director, Ernest Dickerson. Shout out to him. He's the director of Juice and Bones, and he did a couple episodes of The Walking Dead. It's got Jada Pinkett Smith as the final girl who is black, and she actually lives and she makes it out in one piece, whereas though you have all these other characters in this movie getting torn to pieces. But excuse me, this movie is always near and dear, man, because it's, practical demons. I don't think I've had this much fun with a demon movie since Night of the Demons and Demons, the Bava flick, the Italian movie Demons. That's actually another one I got to do some commentary for. I should do like a Demons ranking episode or something like that. I know I'm sounding a little all over the place, people, but nonetheless, Demon Knight, man. Oh, and did I mention Billy Zane, who steals the show literally in every scene he's in this entire movie? Billy Zane is one of the most underrated actors ever, and it actually makes me want to go back and watch him in shit like Titanic, and I think there's a movie he's in called Adrift or something along the lines of Adrift, something where you're at sea and it's like a thriller. It's like a B movie thriller or something like that. And he's also in that movie, The Phantom. I don't know how many people remember that. I'm kind of showing my age again because I was a young boy when it came out, where he's just running around in purple spandex and he's got that skull ring. Billy Zane was actually that superhero. But like I said, you got Jada Pinkett Smith here, William Sadler, Dick Miller, CCH Ponder. It's a really decent Motley Crue type of cast. And I was saying this in my little description that I posted earlier, is that I don't think they're, other than the kid Danny and his parents, who are really just sidebar characters anyway. I think as far as the main players go, there isn't a one-dimensional character in this movie. Everybody's got their little knack. Everybody's got their moment. Everybody's got their dialogue, scenes and shit. And it makes for a good film because you kind of, when shit hits the fan, actually, you like the characters a little bit beforehand, even though they vary. Like, Roach, Thomas Hayden Church's character, he's a fucking asshole. He's the quintessential dick of this movie. And, I don't know. Some people, he tries to pull his weight in the movie. Some people like him, some people don't. But you like most of these characters in the movie. But then when the shit finally hits the fan, you start to care about them, and you actually care about who gets possessed and who gets manipulated this way and that way, and who gets, this limb torn off from that limb and all this other type of stuff. So with that being said, people, we are going to watch this on Hits. And, yeah, Hits. No commercials. It's not edited or anything like that. So thank the Lord. Should a commercial pop up? I'm pretty sure it's not going to, but should a commercial pop up, my apologies, and I'll try my best to edit this shit out, because some of y'all actually tune into these commentaries with me, like literally put the movies on as I'm talking over these commentaries. And y'all know, if y'all tuning in either way, y'all are the true to the reviews MVPs. So hold up, let me get some volume on this thing. So hopefully this will wake my ass up. We will hit the play button, people, for Demon Knight in 3, 2, 1. I think we're going to get maybe... Okay, no ad here. It's just FBI anti-piracy warning and all that other shit. We know piracy is not a victimless crime. We get it. We understand, people. We get it. I actually need to turn this up a little more. Damn, 26 years ago this movie came out. That is insane. You would, because it holds up really well, man. You would think it didn't come out that long ago. Now let me just say, I was a big Tales from the Crypt fan as a kid. Still kind of am, but I fell off. They've got a shit ton of episodes on YouTube in full for free. I need to catch up on the TV show. But this intro always scared the hell out of me, man. Just the whole walkthrough into this house. I think more than the show, outside of this movie, if we're talking Tales from the Crypt, I think outside of the show, or not outside of the show, but more than the show, I think I'm more a fan of the movie. I think the movie came out in the early 70s, if I'm not mistaken. And they've got that, say anthology. They've got that all throughout the house, and they've got the one with Peter Cushing playing Grimsdyke. It's a really, really creepy ass anthology film. If nobody's seen it, y'all should definitely check it out. We get it, Crypt Keeper.
I did it, Jack. I did it. You know what? It's got me hot. No.
See, man, as soon as I start, I try to wake up and record some commentary. Cars start pulling out of driveways and shit.
Killing him was almost better than sex.
Was it?
I said almost, didn't I? Oh, we're gonna have so much fun.
I don't know who the hell this actress is. Let's look her up, cause she's really apparently she's really getting off on murder. So fellas, I recommend y'all stay away from women that are that fucking crazy. Peggy Trentini? Is that her name? Is that who we have here? I hate how his fingers just fall apart on that railing. This would have made for a decent little, side story though.
It took you so long. Jesus, Jack, what kind of cologne?
I'm sorry. I hate her scream. John Larroquette, ladies and gentlemen. John Larroquette, no matter what he is in, man, I always think of him as that asshole villain from, I love how they CG'd the Crypt Keeper's head on top of an actual body that was moving. But anytime I see John Larroquette, I think of Richie Rich, where he was that asshole villain in Richie Rich, and I think of how he did the narration for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original and the 2003 remake. I think he did the narration for the remake and the prequel that came after that. That cleaver was super clean.
And hold on to your vomit bags. We're going to the movies. Frights, camera, action.
You would honestly think the Crypt Keeper was like some type of rapper or something, because he's just got all these types of metaphors and
Demon Knight.
yeah, we know. We know what we're getting into, sir. But no, let me stop talking shit about the movie, because this is a badass opening. On top of being a decent, underrated film, this opening is just straight up badass. Because you got William Sadler, and I recently it kind of watched me because I was doing a whole bunch of shit around the crib when I had this movie on, Trespass, with this guy and damn, who else was in it? Tip of my tongue. Bill Paxton, Ice-T's in it, Ice Cube. William Sadler is crazy underrated actor too, and he was in The Mist. I actually hated him in The Mist because he bitched up when the dude Sherman from American Pie was getting eaten by that tentacle, and then I guess he found the Lord and Savior, and he was on that crazy ass woman's side trying to start the revolution. Yeah, they're definitely speeding these shots up. Damn, you wonder how long were they chasing it? Was he chasing Breaker? Was Billy Zane's character chasing Breaker? Because his shit is past the E. Like, he literally is running on fumes. Is that a Winchester? Yes, it is. Now, let's be clear. Billy Zane drove a car that was on fire way before Dominic Toretto did in Fate of the Furious. Now, apparently, both of these cars were just stocked and loaded with C4 and dynamite, because they literally there was just no time for any like collision. You know, both the cars just exploded on impact. I'm glad everyone's all right. Now, for the people out there listening, do y'all think this is William Sadler's like most badass role? Because I definitely think it's one of them. And it's not just because he has a leather jacket, I promise y'all. Wait, is that a leather jacket? It looks like one. I must really be blind, because I literally have I'm not sitting that far away from the TV at all, and I have my glasses on and everything. Yes, people, I am blind. I am blind. I've been wearing glasses since, what, 3rd grade? The irony in that is maybe a little hereditary, because my daughter is getting an eye exam Saturday. So, you know, fingers crossed that she don't have to go 4 eyes like her father and her mother. Directed by Ernest Dickerson. Ernest Dickerson, man, I'll say it again. I'm pretty sure I said this when I did commentary for Juice a couple months ago. Y'all can check that out if y'all want. But Ernest Dickerson has always been a horror guy. You know, Juice is the first black horror movie, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. Or at least, you know, we had like Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Blackula. There was blaxploitation horror prior to Juice, but let's just say the 90s. Juice brought black horror into the 90s, I'd say.
Dad, there's a guy outside stealing your car! Hey, Dad, hurry up, get out here!
Thomas Hayden Church looked in the car like, yo, did they take my script for Spider-Man 3? Yeah, that was a joke, people. He played Sandman. I still think he was a little miscast. That's something that the Spider-Man series always did. The Raimi movies. But as much as I love Spider-Man 3, I do feel like Thomas Hayden Church was miscast as Sandman.
I bet he's saying, on second thought, maybe I should have given it all to the monkeys.
Dick Miller, man, God rest his soul. He was a national treasure, man. Every time I see this guy, I think of I always think of Gremlins. You know, he played Murray in Gremlins, and I always think of Terminator. Just did shout out to my man Omar. Me and him just did commentary not too long ago, a week and a half ago, or 2 weeks ago. Did commentary for the Terminator, but Dick Miller was in the Terminator. He was the guy who owned the gun shop. It's like, you know your weapons, buddy.
That's right, Mavis. Yeah, one of them's got Marilyn.
Mavis, will her last name be Beacon? Or am I reaching? Now that's Gary Farmer that plays Deputy Bob, and John Shuck that plays Tubbs.
But if it'll make you feel any better, you could shoot their ashes.
All right, don't be a dick. All right.
Holy shit! Hey, mister! Get away from there! Where the hell you come from?
This is my car. Was my car. Did you see him? Walking into town, the guy I was chasing? Airbags, gotta love him. Did you see him?
We didn't see anybody. Now, wait a minute. Are you telling me that guy over there...
And you know what I always loved about this movie, probably more so now because I'm like still getting savvy to film and how it works. This feels very much like a Tales from the Crypt story. It falls very much in line with a lot of the other stories that are in that TV show. Now we know this is like when they show the motel, this is like a green screen or a matte painting or something like that. You can tell, but just the shot alone, like I appreciate just the, trying to go for some type of scope. CCH Pounder. Every time I see her in a movie, I think of, I'm sorry, I know it wasn't a good movie, but she's awesome in everything. I think of her in RoboCop 3. And that's Brenda Backey, I think you pronounce her last name, plays Cordelia, who as a young boy, I never knew Cordelia was an actual working whore.
Can make exceptions.
She's all in his bankroll. Damn skeezer.
Okay.
What did he, like, how did he get his money? That was just a knot full of all hundreds.
Enjoy your stay, Mr. Smith.
She looked at him like, how original.
Geraldine, I mean now. Look, Irene, I am trying to clean your stove. All right, now how do you expect me to get my work done if you keep bothering me? You've been working so hard.
I love that as soon as we see Jada Pinkett Smith, she's instantly irritated. I love her character, man, because she just could have been that. She could have been that black girl they wrote to just have an attitude and have a snappy comeback for everything. But she's actually pretty fucking useful, and like I said, she does make it to the end. Spoiler alert. Hopefully, there are no first timers listening to this damn commentary. She should have just kept talking for like the next 5 minutes, all the way down the hall.
Alright, let's see. What do I need to tell you?
What am I looking at? Which way is town?
Town is out.
Now, the story here, I think, as far as Jada
But I'm sure you didn't.
having like this short blonde hair, which she looks awesome in, man. Jada Pinkett had the short hair shit on Smash back in the day. Still does, actually. But I think she had did this to her hair. It was like during the production or before they started the production, and her character wasn't written that way, I don't think. And I think she told the director she cut her hair, and he kind of like freaked out a little bit.
And he rips my name tag right off my shirt, right in front of everybody. Like that's not bad enough.
Now, here we got Tim Robbins 2.0.
Well, you should have told you.
This motherfucker always reminds Charles Fletcher, who plays Wally. He always reminds me of Tim Robbins.
Ain't the only job in town, you know. Who the hell it ain't? You had any sense, Wally?
Charles Fletcher, I think, is actually the voice of Roger Rabbit.
Well, I already tried that. I said no.
think it's time to look that up. Yep, he is indeed the voice of Roger Rabbit.
Caroline! What is it? Are my sheets done yet? They're downstairs. And I couldn't get all those stains out either. Come on. Well, would you just be a sweet thing and put them on my bed for me? Why can't you do it yourself? You know I'm busy. Caroline, get her sheets, will you?
Was that a sugar cane she's got in her mouth? I know. I'm sorry. I never understood the point of sugar canes. I just don't get it. Like, just eat the whole fucking bag, or just eat a Slim Jim, or just go outside and eat a stick.
Yeah, maybe I should give him a freebie.
That's what he needs. Someone else screwing him.
To be perfectly honest, I wasn't really watching the speedometer.
Exactly why were you chasing?
That's none of your goddamn business, Sheriff.
That had you going over 100 miles an hour. Must have been pretty valuable.
It is.
Sheriff,
Yeah, mate, let's go ahead.
we just got a call from Homer over at the cafe. He says somebody tried to steal his car.
Wow, that is definitely her first voice acting job ever. She was laying it on a little too thick. Someone tried to steal his car. The fuck is Breaker eating, man? It looks like just ketchup and... Ew, it looks like ketchup and slop. Ew, that looks even worse than the shit the stew Ethel was making in Friday the 13th Part 5.
Why don't you shut up? You eat it.
She loves me.
You hurry up and finish it. I'll take care of dessert.
She's still after that man's bankroll.
Oh, don't worry. Cleo knows better than to eat that slop. God damn it. Get that pussy off the table. I'm at the cat.
Cleo,
Did I tell you to put him out?
I did. I don't know how she got back in here.
It's one thing this movie does well is it balances out the humor and the horror.
Wait, for Christ's sakes, I'll finish cleaning it tomorrow.
No, I want to clean tonight. Remind me of that program you're on. It's called Work Release, ain't it? I swear that girl ain't got no goddamn gratitude. If I hadn't made a place for her, she'd be behind bars or dead.
Lucky kid.
I always also found it interesting that they converted the church into a motel. It was interesting, but really strange at the same time. So he's like halfway dressed as the Terminator, and he's got his Hawaiian vacation shirt on underneath that.
Somebody tried to steal Homer's car.
You're kidding, that old hunk of junk?
Yeah, right out of the diner parking lot.
And
Sheriff and Deputy Dipshit showed up too.
the leather jacket he has on has tassels on it. So Roach is very much in style for 95, I guess.
Hey, what are those paintings you got?
He said, "Are those edible panties?" Poor Wally, man. He's just so in love with that skeezer.
By the steps, Wally. She's gonna be needing clean sheets soon enough.
Now, Irene must have gotten some crazy customers back in the day. Because I'll get to that in a second, but I just noticed the guy that plays Homer in this movie, I had never even noticed this until now. That is the guy who was the gas station attendant in Cabin in the Woods. Never knew that. But I was about to say, Irene, the way she just called up the sheriff, like, yeah, it's this fucking suspicious guy named Smith up in here. He keeps standing up every time a car pulls up. It's like, damn, what if he was innocent? What if you got him put in a holding cell for the night and he was innocent and never been arrested a day in his life?
He's really holding on tonight, isn't he?
They sound like they murdering each other as opposed to having sex.
I'm not passing judgment.
Stealing. Okay?
Oh, it is on now, people. If it wasn't on before, it is definitely on now.
Evening, Irene. Where is he? Excuse me, mister. I'd like to have a word with you about the little fender bender on the highway.
Sheriff, you better watch it. He's armed.
Drop the guns or I'll kill her.
Don't! I said drop your goddamn guns!
Won't do it.
Hell, I won't.
I know this man, Sheriff, and he absolutely will not do it.
Drop the knife. Drop the goddamn knife.
Her blood's on your head, asshole.
I love how Billy Zane's just looking at him like, well, you gonna let her go or not? Because we know you ain't about that life.
Well, Mr. Breaker. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Lying son of a bitch. Said his name was Smith.
Call it in.
Well, you didn't check his credentials either. Damn it.
I believe you'll find what I'm looking for in there.
What's he got to do with this?
I work for a collection agency.
It's empty.
Really? That can't be. Well, then I guess that means it's somewhere in the house.
Keep away from me. Shut up.
Now, Billy Zane's name in here is the Collector,
Maybe it's up in his room. I mean,
but
what are you guys looking for?
What the hell are we looking for anyway?
I wonder.
Piece of antique.
I mean, there was never no,
In the shape
like copyright trademark issues with that name, because there is that movie, The Collector, The Collection. They're about to come out with The Collected, but that killer I think is called the Midnight Man. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Sometimes I really don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Bob was just trying to be a creep. He know there was nothing incriminating going on. I mean, well, she's got like nipple clamps on them that are electrified. They are completely out of pocket. Yeah, they tripping. So she had him.
Turn it off! Turn it off! God, my nipples are smelling.
She had nipple clamps on him that were electrified and had him handcuffed to the bed. Listen, people, I'll be completely honest. If you couples out there want to like try different things and spice things up in a bedroom, that's perfectly fine. There's there's nothing wrong with that. But all that crazy BDSM shit, come on, man.
Actually, Sheriff, it was kind of like a tune-up and a lube job.
Shut up, Bob.
I don't want to hear about it. You know how it is when you get your... I don't want to hear about it. Shut up, Bob.
He was about to go really in depth into it.
Breaker fella's getting more interested by the minute. According to the computer, Frank Breaker died over 5 years ago.
Well, I say he's some kind of magician because he's very much alive.
Maybe if you cool your heels in a jail cell for a few days, you'll be a little more chatty. Come on, Bob, help me get him to the car.
Yeah, it was probably a Friday. He wasn't going to see a judge or anybody until Monday.
Back what he stole from me. That way I can get on my way and he can give this low life what he deserves.
Why don't you just tell us where you put it? Come on, you make it easy for me, I'll make it easy for you. Mind you, you're off to a pretty bad start.
I know where it is. But damn, it just occurred to me. Hell, I watched them stash it. Didn't even...
Damn, Willie?
No. Not that.
Like he was getting a check or something. Yo, I know where's that. Fuck. You just sold me out, old man. I'd have whooped Willie's old ass. I love the design of that key, man. That shit's awesome.
I'd like you to put it inside.
And the suitcase. I love how the suitcase was made specifically for that key.
He's going and put something awful inside there. Would you mind dumping that out before you place it inside?
Sure.
Don't do that. It's rose.
He's not what he says he is, Willie. Willie!
just pop that lid.
I'll take that, Willie. Bob, would you escort?
Oh.
His name is.
Billy Zane looked at him like, "Oh, you motherfucker."
Much obliged for your assistance in apprehending this.
Don't bother. You're coming with us. See, both of those cars were stolen. So we are going down to the station and we're going to sort this shit out.
Sure, if you were making a big mistake.
It won't be the first time. Sorry for the inconvenience, everyone.
Really, like the man said, if you knew who I was,
We'll find out soon enough.
why wait?
We are in the game, people.
Give me the goddamn keys!
This night just took a turn for the worse. Fuck. Punched him in the head with a severed head and said heads up while he threw the severed head to Deputy Bob.
Humans! You're not worth the flesh you're printed on! What? This cowboy shit! You fucking hold up, well there, motherfuckers!
Oh, shit. Hey, yo, and Billy Zane improv that scene right there. That was not in the script. And that is a testament to how amazing and underrated of an actor this guy is and how nasty that shit is coming out of his hand. Apparently he's part predator because he's got that glow in the dark glow stick predator blood. Only he must be a distant relative because his glow in the dark blood, it does this and brings demons out the ground. I also like that shot where Billy Zane did that improv scene and he's like, all you had to do is give me the key. I like the shot because it really shows that this motel is out in the middle of nowhere. Like there's nothing even remotely close to it other than that diner that the dude Homer works at. Ugh. And I forgot what Ernest Dickerson said that the effects people were going for with the designs of these demons, but I love the designs. They just look like they're from a completely different time, man. Like with the piercings and the hair. I love that they've got those long ass talons that their eyes are glowing. These demons are wicked looking, man. And I remember watching the documentary and they showed like, you know, how the tails whip around on the demons. They were controlled by remotes. But it's all practical shit though, man. Like it's practical effects and the animatronic effects were practical. Everything is just, you know, shout out to the effects department for this movie because they nailed it.
Where do you suppose they went?
He's still mourning the death of that cop. He's like, well, maybe if I put his head back on. Shit. And what's weird about this is the demons like fly or float a little bit at some point in this movie. And I love that they gave the demons their own man, this movie is so original. They gave it its own mythology. Like you got to shoot the demons in the eyes. Like anything that destroys both their eyes will kill them. You know, the blood, you put the blood in front of the door and they can't go past the seal unless you break it. I honestly, when I was a kid and saw this, I thought Jada Pinkett was going to die in that scene right there. I thought it was over. Ugh.
That is disgusting.
What the hell is that shit?
And then it's like, if the demons cross past the seal, then they die. You know, they melt and all that type of shit. Like you just saw.
You see, fuck did they go?
Cordelia, stay away from the door.
You see what I mean?
It's like they can hear Roach's cowboy boots.
Listen, you can stay here and die if you want to. I sure
This
shit.
motherfucker's got a fishnet tank top on underneath his Hawaiian shirt with cowboy boots on. The fuck is Roach going to? A Texas island somewhere? See, the demon was just floating. There you go, Cordelia.
I'm sorry.
She said, come on, Wally, you wasting ammo, bro. And the demon just laughed at him. Was that a tumbleweed that he just threw? That's how you really know that that place is out in the middle of nowhere.
Need a hand? Give me the key breaker for crying out loud.
Wally?
You wanna get up?
Wally, please don't have Wally.
Now, I guess this was supposed to be the dramatic scene where she's like, oh my god, you're alive. I'm still not going to give you no yams. Oh, and she was the first thing he saw when he woke up. What a love story.
What the hell are those things? Demons or something?
Or something.
Worse, demons. Oh, that's sweet. That's just fucking sweet. And they want to kill us because of you? Well, who's gonna protect us? You? Deputy Bob? Or the headless horseman over there?
If you stay inside and stay together, we'll just have to make it through the night.
And that stuff's gonna keep them out?
There are only two things we can use against them. The blood that's in this key,
It's blood?
and anything that destroys their eyes.
Uncle Willie thought it was liquor.
It's crazy.
Deal with it.
Now you deal with it, man. They got no quarrel with us. They just want you and that thing you're carrying. I say we give it to them.
And I say they'll kill you anyway, or possess you, or use you to get to the rest of us. Well, like it or not, we stick together.
You know what? Even if I didn't like Breaker and this shit was going on, I'm not going to give him a hard time if you're giving me all this exposition as to why we need to trust you and why these demons are dangerous and why we can't give him the key and all that shit. I'm gonna just trust he knows what he's talking about. And I'm gonna tell Roach to change his shirt, because there will be no vacations we're going on. But I love movies like this, man. It's like, okay, here's the plan. It's simple. All we have to do is survive the night. And when you do a movie like that, you got to have so many obstacles for these characters, whether it's the threat outside, whether it's the threat getting inside, whether it's the people amongst each other. Because you can't just have them survive the night and it be easy. Anything else is uncivilized. You gotta love how Geraldine was a stone cold goon in this movie, but she's got that fluffy little teddy bear on her bed. Because that is her room that he's putting the blood seals in. You know, she's got the posters of Paris and the places she wants to travel to. And it looks like she's got a crossword puzzle on her dresser. Good for her. Now this is where they kind of started to get a little extreme when they took it back to, you know, you see people nailed up to the crosses and the demons were around back then. The key gets struck by lightning. Like when you get all religious with it, it's like, all right, man, did we have to?
I told you to stay downstairs.
But I guess it's all a part of the lore, the mythology. They didn't want it to be one-dimensional at all, so I respect it. I'm just not when they put the religious aspects, when they like, if it's too heavy, it kind of takes me out the movie. But it's not that heavy here, luckily.
About before with the knife, I wasn't gonna hurt you.
Shit, like I know you wasn't shit.
Funny thing is that I knew you were. Just had a feeling about you. Can I ask you something?
No.
Who are you, really?
Don't ask me shit until the sun come up.
Just an old man. Running out of time.
Running out of time, he say. He jinxed himself with that line. I feel like Breaker had plenty of time had he not got caught slipping.
Soiled dove and her square jawed postal clerk.
You bastard, know that?
Ain't the one who tried to kill you.
Shithead. You left me out there.
Well, who in the hell told you to follow me?
Now, who's right in that situation?
You would be right, nobody. Because now I know who my friends are.
Morris ain't got no friends.
You know, Roach is a walking contradiction. He's like, Horace ain't got no friends, but he's fucking way more into, well, more into her than Wally is, but he's all on her dick, like, as soon as she came in. Or as soon as he came in. And when I say that, people, it's a Philly term. We know she doesn't have a dick. It's just a Philly term that we use. But he was on her top. As soon as he came in, he's like, what kind of panties you got on? One piece of panty in my salad. And you let her, give you a jump start on your nipples while you were handcuffed. So don't talk shit about, her and Wally. I'm sorry, Roach is he's just an asshole.
Where did you get that from? My husband's. Leo, hi, babe.
You left the cat.
She disappeared. Franco, what are you doing?
Animals aren't immune. They can be possessed just like people. Give me the cat. Come on, give me the cat.
Now, are y'all superstitious out there? Because I somewhat am, but a few of my friends have black cats, and they can be friendly when they want to, but it's still that part of me that's like, nah, I don't trust y'all when y'all run past me.
I got nothing to say to you, Roach.
I'm just gonna talk to you for a second.
No, I don't want to talk to you for a second or a minute. Why don't you just go bother somebody else?
Damn it,
okay?
just for a second.
Okay, fine. You want to talk? Let's talk about how you abandoned Cordelia out there. How you left her to die.
Yeah, let's talk about that, man.
I hope
Huh?
you're ashamed of yourself, Roach.
Not particularly, no. Everybody's gotta look out for themselves. Not for getting out of here.
No one is going anywhere. To Mr. Breaker says.
Hey, fuck him. This is his fight. Now, you may want to die in this motel, but I don't. I want to get that key, and I want to give it to those things out there.
Those things.
Hey, Roach. Haven't you caused just bad enough trouble?
Excuse me. I'm trying to have a conversation with my friend Wally here.
He's not your friend. Assholes don't have friends.
Burn. He ain't like that shit.
Excuse us. Can I talk to you for a second?
He's like, you're really about to screw up my Spider-Man Sandman audition. Like, can I talk to you, please? Because you're just fucking up right now.
Jesus, Roach.
Not only is he an asshole and a manipulator, but, he puts his hands on women. So you don't really mind when he goes, especially after this scene.
Bitch.
No, I'm not afraid of you.
Better be afraid of me.
She's just looking at him like, well, I guess he really means it. But like I said, you don't mind to see his ass go, especially after seeing him do that to Cordelia. Whether she was a hooker or not, that's fucked up.
Come on, break See, I told you.
Hey, look. Where she came from.
Breeze.
This is pretty much when the collector gets on like his vampire seduction mode, which is kind of a crazy ass layer that they added to this character. He doesn't have to have the demons do his dirty work. He can just manipulate you or have you, even hallucinate. He makes Uncle Willie, Dick Miller's character, hallucinate at some point in the movie. And it transforms him into a demon like it's about to do her.
Maybe nobody here can see it, but I sure can. I understand you. I know what you want. I know what you need.
And Billy Zane, acting-wise, he can be really charismatic. He can be menacing. He can be charismatic. He can be funny. I feel like he should get way more respect as an actor than he does.
Someone who's really just a sad girl who's looking for love. Tender, warm, unconditional love.
She's looking at him like, how long have you known me?
As much as you can take.
This seems like it's a commercial for, fucking Slow Jams Volume 96. He said, I can give you that love. Then they just start playing Michael Bolton and all types Babyface and all types of shit. That was a crazy effect, how you don't see his hand, but you see the imprint move across her lips as if his hand did do that. She really should have opened up her eyes and they should have been like glowing green. But I don't know if they wanted to give it away. Give it away now.
Delia? You okay?
She's like, Wally, you've been trying to fuck for 17 years now, and it's never worked until now.
I realized something awful about myself.
Wally, he's the definition of a nigga that's in the friend zone for real. Like, damn, dog, get the hint.
Like you.
I love how he closed the door behind him, because I guess, in his heart, he knew something was about to go down. I just don't think he anticipated it to go down like this. Alright, Wally, we get it. You're a postman. Damn. First time I delivered your mail, you smelt just like a stamp. But again, that's his character. We don't have one-dimensional characters here. That's cool.
Then this means that this is a way out, right? I mean, shoot, we could get to town before those things even find out that we're gone.
No.
It's too good to be true.
No. It's too risky.
Well, now, listen, what the hell are you saying?
Trust me. You're safer in this house.
That was so perfectly timed right there. And Roach is just standing at the staircase like, I ain't going up first.
What's going on? What's in there?
Oh, she never looked better. Oh. I just noticed Breaker's got the pearl handle on that revolver. Cordelia was ready to murder everybody in there. Breaker was about to be out of there. Ooh. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, man. Oof. Yo, man, when they go for the gore in here, they go for the gore, man. Bravo. Ooh. She said, fuck that. Let me take a swig.
We have got to get her out of here, all right? If she stays here any longer, she will bleed to death.
They didn't even, what do you call it? Like,
My memory's right.
cauterize the wound or whatever the term is.
I say we do it.
Yeah.
Nobody's going anywhere. And what makes you think they haven't found the mines?
Is it just me? Or is everybody fucking had it with you telling us what to do? If we would've gone to lunch, we were going out that way.
Roche was tired of being bullied.
To do it. I got an idea that's gonna save us that walk. I say we give those goddamn demons what they want.
Mr. Roach, I'm not going to give you the key. You're going to have to take it. And then I'm going to have to kill you, right? Right?
You say so.
I say so. Now listen to me, all of you. You don't know what you're up against. You're down there, I can't help you.
You've been doing a real fine job of helping us so far. Except, last I looked, we were missing Wally and Cordelia and half her arm. So fuck you. I'm going.
They just forgot the sheriff got killed first.
Let's go.
Now, what would y'all have done? Would y'all have stayed with Breaker? Or would y'all have made a, tried to make a run in the tunnels? I don't know, man. Like, I'm all for strength in numbers, but I probably would have just hung out with Breaker. Like, as soon as everybody walked out the room and it was just me and him, I'd be like, so, how long you and these demons been at it? Oh, fuck. There we go. This could have been a prequel all on its own of when the demons were back in, BC times. Or at AD, whatever you want to call it. I'm sorry, it's been a really long time since I got my theology bag. I'd rather not.
Hey, handsome. Age before beauty.
Yeah, grow before swine. Shithead.
Cause only real G's cock a shotgun back with one hand. I feel like that wasn't in the script. That piece of wood falling on Bob's head. Because if it wasn't, he played it off perfectly, and I'm glad they kept it. And that was smart. Breaker, he didn't want to go with them. And he's like, listen, y'all can make y'all choice. Y'all can stay with me and survive the night, or y'all can take y'all chances down there, but I can't help y'all. But he left to go with them anyway because he didn't want anybody else to die, which is cool. And then he put the seal down and all of that stuff. So Breaker was really a stand-up character in this movie.
Well, if some bitches ain't gonna get us, I know these mines. You saw the damn place. We'll find out North Spur. Get us the hell out of here. Shit now.
I'm sorry. Even with the bunch of people and the flashlights, I would not have trusted walking around in no dark ass mines. Just makes me feel a little too enclosed. You know what I'm saying?
And the other one is not.
Just sit down here and wait for me. That way.
He's like, we need to make a left and two lefts and another right? And then we go left and another right after we go left, right? This fucking kid sounds like he's laughing.
Hello? Danny, is that you? Danny, how the hell did you get down here?
He was down there practicing for his Hanson audition.
Danny, I'm not
'Cause that's who the fuck he looks like.
promise. Come on. Come on. You alright?
And their damn mouths are glowing. You know, it would have been interesting if they got lost in the tunnels, like each and every one of them, and they got chased by different demons in there. But I guess they didn't want the scene to go on for too long. Now Breaker just got scratched by Homer, but he didn't turn.
Hey, Steve. Don't worry. They can't get past the seal.
That's a dope shot right there.
4 years minimum wage, you asshole.
Good job, buddy. You're an American original.
You broke the seal!
Danny, go upstairs. Come on, move it.
In case you got an I told you so coming to you. Next time. At least we're all in one piece. I'm sorry about that, Irene.
It's okay. Vodka kicking in.
So what's the boy's name?
Danny.
Hey, Danny. How you doing? Listen, what were you doing down in the mines?
I just told you. I was auditioning for Hanson, damn it.
He got my parents. I ran away.
I always used to think Danny was a girl.
Breaker.
I just have to check. It's good to see you again, Danny. Hey, Bob. Are we fixed for ammo?
Not too good. Yeah, I'm down to 4.
How about shotgun shells?
Not up here.
Man, this is hopeless. Fucking hopeless.
Alright, now we had our religious flashbacks, now we get our war flashbacks.
They threw us right into a goddamn ambush.
Ooh, fuck. That dude looks like Tom Selleck.
Sir, I don't understand.
But ooh, that injury he's got on his wrist is nasty. He just gave him the power of the Schwartz. I can damn well guarantee there's either a Demon Knight fan or just a horror fan in general that, I mean, it would have to be a Demon Knight fan, right? That's got that tattoo on their hand. Somewhere out in the world, somebody has the tattoo of the 7 stars on the palm of their hand.
We just have to survive the night. That's all I can tell you.
That's bullshit.
Roach is right. Red Tyler.
I mean, I'm a horror fan, but if I was a fan of tattoos, I would probably get that. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't have any tats
And he came
at all,
with Bob and the sheriff.
and really don't plan on it either.
It's like tumblers in a lock. Everything has to line up. 7 stars, 7 people. God damn it! I'm not making these rules up. And I didn't ask for this.
He's like, I was drunk. I was on South Street, and somebody convinced me to go to a tattoo parlor. Breaker's frustrated.
God created the heavens and the earth.
You're talking Genesis. That beginning?
And the earth was a formless void. And darkness covered the face of the deep. But the darkness wasn't empty. It was full of creatures. Full of demons. And they had 7 keys formed into a circle that focused the power of the cosmos into their hands. So God stepped forth and said, "Let there be light." And there was light. He scattered the demons. And he scattered the keys all across the universe. Now we fast forward about 2 or 3 million millennia. Now
Damn.
the demons are back. They got 6 of the keys. And one day they find the 7th key here on Earth. Now to save it, God filled it with the blood of a carpenter who was being crucified by the Romans. And gave it to a thief named Sirach.
The blood inside. Is that?
Some of it. Yeah.
Whoa, looks like a dolly zoom they were doing. Subtle, but
Sirach
I can see it.
Bad neck wound. Talon. Caught the artery here.
Ugh.
Most of what's in here now belonged to a soldier named Dickerson. Gave it to me in France. August 23rd, 1917. Funny how you remember the big dates.
Jeez, that would make you, what happens when you
Pretty
run out of
fucking
blood?
old.
They bring back the darkness.
Just like that.
Just like that. So. Now you know. You feel better?
Got everybody on stuck. Then Breaker should have just stood up like, nah, I'm just fucking with y'all. Then Billy Zane would have came out with the demons and he'd be like, no, we just play, y'all. Put Deputy Tubbs, put his head back on. Irene, here's your arm back. Cordelia, Wally, come on out of there, man. Y'all ain't dead.
It's balls, man.
I would have cracked the fuck up.
You're a fucking hero.
Where's Daddy?
Yo, I really...
Find him now.
If Breaker was making all of that up, like, listen, man, I don't know what I'm doing here, man. I'm just shooting demons in the eyes just by chance. He's like, this ain't blood in here. I told y'all it's rosé. Or not rosé, it would be like Merlot or something, some type of red wine. He's like, I just got a really good batch from overseas.
Do me a favor. Don't scream. Just hear what I've got to say. And then scream. You're so young. You've got so much to live for, and yet where the hell are you? You're stuck in this house. You're stuck in this town. There's a great big world out there, Geraldine. You should travel. You can see it all. I can help you.
And she's so intrigued, like, I always wanted to go to Prague.
You want Paris, Rome, Athens, you got it. Of course, if you don't help me, well...
Athens always seemed like a really interesting place to travel to. I don't know what it is about it. Just like the structures that they got over there in Athens just look amazing.
Can't even get himself out. Little secret, the man's dead meat. And if you stick with him, you're gonna end up the same way.
He just didn't give her no time to get possessed. He just came in with the blood and the... Ugh.
It's a simple deal, Geraldine. You let me in, I let you.
That is just disgusting.
Horrible, isn't it? You know, it doesn't have to be unpleasant. Hell, I'd rather it wasn't. Alright, I know what you're thinking. You give up your soul, you turn into a demon, you look like shit. Where's the payoff, right? I'll make you a little promise. Just give me what I want and nothing will happen to you. Has anyone ever told you how pretty you are? I know that sounds like a line. Lord knows I've used it. But I mean, you know, I can see to it that you stay pretty. Forever. Think about that. All you have to do is say yes. Do we have a deal?
Oh.
Something tells me you don't trust me.
The ultimate disrespect.
You give me what I want. That's just the way it is. And the sooner you figure that out.
Ugh, I want him to wipe that spit off his face. You nasty mother.
Anything?
Where's Uncle Willie?
I haven't seen his wrinkled butt neither.
Come on, Bob.
Irene's still a goon. Missing arm and everything. She's still grabbing that shotgun.
Willie, you son of a bitch. Hey, I found a kid.
I bet he found you. Got me want to know what the smell was. I forgot all about this place. Willie.
The hell he drinking? 100 proof for them to smell it?
Take the kid with you. You tell Frankie to get his ass to the key up here right now.
Let's go.
Go on, go on. Leave the bottle.
Party, oh, bitch.
These characters must have known each other forever, the way they talk to each other. Damn.
Hey. They hate that.
Break up.
I feel like that was just an added scene. Oh, Uncle Willie about to see the plethora of tits he's never seen in his life.
Shit.
Poor Uncle Willie. You've had a long, hard day, Uncle Willie.
I think it was a long, hard one.
I'm surprised Uncle Willie didn't have a heart attack. Like, it's just half naked women around him everywhere. That one chick in the background looks like Tracy Bingham. I don't know if y'all remember Tracy Bingham.
Willie, are you okay?
No, Uncle Willie's drunk as hell.
Shut this one down, Uncle Willie. Long, hard one. Nothing gets you fucked up fast. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Looking at you, Uncle Willie.
Giving him shots. Now, this is definitely... If it didn't feel like a Tales from the Crypt, you know, property before, it's definitely right now.
There you go. There you go. Have another.
Damn, he didn't even finish. You know, he didn't let the first one sit in.
Drink more.
That's kind of what it's like drinking 151 for the first time. The shit will, you know, start to make you rethink everything, and you turn into a demon eventually.
What the hell? Shit.
Well, it was crazier than I thought.
Good night, Bob. Oh, God. He was planning to take out the post office for Cordelia.
Tripping.
If he was, he didn't have any bullets to do it.
He had the guns though, and the grenades. Yeah, Wally was a fucking nutcase. Damn, that was just one. That's one-stop shopping. Like, you pull that one bar off and all the grenade pins come out.
Oh yeah, we got a whole lot of trouble. John, help! You will give me what I want.
It is too much going on right now.
On your waiter skip. Our special today is lovely poached appendage. Market price, of course. For starters, I recommend a finger food. Want your arm back, Irene? I can make it happen. Said a yes?
No, that's me giving you the finger, asshole.
I'll get back to you.
He was trying everybody. Irene was not having it.
Don't make me do this.
Stop! Please stop, mister!
Please don't make me do this.
Dick Miller's I mean, they all go under the, they go in the makeup chair when they turn into the demon, but Dick Miller looks insane under that makeup.
Hello? Hello?
Mr. Roach, what have you got there?
I want out of here. I'm looking to cut a deal.
Well, let's talk about it.
Caroline, you wouldn't hurt your old Uncle Willie now, would you, baby?
I'm sorry, what? Damn. One thing about this movie is the stunt doubles get really bad wigs. They did that to Wally, Jada Pinkett's, Geraldine. The stunt double had a bad wig. Now I wonder, was that just a short actor playing, the headless Willie? They like, man, this has been the longest night ever.
I mean, frankly, we've been counting on you, haven't we? The world needs more people like
The
you.
demons just look like mutated gypsies or something. Like, they all look
Kill the others, do you?
crazy.
If it makes you feel good, do it.
Makes you feel good, do it. Exactly. First things first, of course. The blood suit.
Billy Zane is one of the best horror movie antagonists ever.
Kill Breaker. He's a bossy asshole.
Isn't he, though? Thank you.
That's it?
Ooh, that's it.
You know, you ain't such a bad fella.
You aren't so bad yourself.
Now, how many people in the theater thought that Roach was actually going to survive?
Well, you know this hell on earth business? Big fucking deal. I got hemorrhoids. Vaya con Dios.
And vaya con diablos to you too, sir. Oh, Roach, there's just one more thing I forgot to mention. I lied.
Damn. Tore his ass up. Womp womp. That's what his ass get, though. We're trying to be a double agent.
Anybody home? Come on, everybody! Time to play! Hello? Or not.
Part of me wishes he had that accent when he said, "Come on out, everybody, time to play." I wish he had that accent throughout the whole movie. Oh, Irene. She's strapping up like Rambo now. She's like, listen, I got one arm. I can't live like this no more. Look, man. It's all types of technology to, you know, get a new arm. I'm a righty, so if my right arm goes, I'm gonna be assed out. But because I'm not ambidextrous, but I'm not sacrificing myself though. Ain't about to have no fast food over here. Fuck all that. Oh man. Damn.
Supper time.
Now, in the really real world, she had like what, 3 grenades on each side. That's 6 total. That whole place probably would have exploded. But I get it, you know.
Only enough for one entrance.
Is that all there is?
That's all.
The window.
You couldn't space it out.
What did you do that for?
Because he wanted to see her improvise. I love that scene. Because he's like, listen, you are next up. You are the next Karate Kid.
The 7, you're the only one left. You're the chosen one. That's what I came here to do. Give you this key.
Can I have it?
Oh, this little shit. I hate this fucking kid because of this scene, man. Ooh. I think it's cool that they got this actual scene playing out in the comics. Oh my god. That kill was brought to you in part by Chuck Taylor's.
Oh, jeez. Rick, I'm so sorry.
Ooh, his chest is still bleeding out. Jaw drummer.
That's all it's important. You're ready.
Damn, my face was frowned up for quite some time, people. When Danny's demon tongue went into Breaker's chest, like, damn it.
Look, I can't do this, alright? I'm not the right type of person for this shit. Try.
You're exactly the right. Give me your hand.
I can't break.
He's still down there. Come on.
What they should have did was a spoof of the Iron Man scene where Pepper had to put her hand in Iron Man's chest.
The stars, honey. You don't know what to do. I can't tell you how long. It may be a lifetime. It may be several. But on that day, you'll fight. And when that ring's over, you'll do what I just did.
I'm sorry, man. I would 100% buy you know, when I say buy it, I mean I'll go for it. Like, I would definitely go for a Demon Knight sequel. Even though it works as a one and done, I would go for a sequel. with Jada Pinkett now. And Billy Zane. Shit. I haven't seen Billy Zane in anything in a long time. Of course he makes a grand entrance. Everybody's dead. He don't have nothing to worry about. He wanted to kill Breaker himself.
See that, Geraldine? I was right about Breaker. He's dead. You're still here.
He's disrespectful as fuck though, because you know how most people in the movies, they shut the eyes of the dead person. He opened his eyes. That's cold-blooded. Again, that's what makes him a vicious, intimidating antagonist.
Personally, I was hoping we could avoid this. Just pour the blood out. Save yourself the years of running. I mean, really, what's the point?
The years.
It all ends up the same.
He was ready for the chase. Most men aren't, but he was up for it.
Look at you. You must be in exquisite pain. All covered with blood. That's right.
Not my blood.
Bitch.
And she is a black final girl that's just completely covered in blood at this point. And she lives. What's not to love about that? Speaking of the blood and stuff, those are the two main colors that really take up a lot of this movie, are just red and green. Ugh.
I'm sure you're familiar with the relationship between cleanliness and godliness. Well, let me tell you something.
That's the first thing I would change. You wash behind the ears. You rinse and you rinse till it comes out clear. No, you don't.
Damn.
How was that?
Oh my god, that part always just made me like, ugh. Not the eyeball stabbing, but
I like those two. Damn.
the fact that she drank she didn't drink it, but she poured the blood in her mouth. It's like, ugh. Ugh.
I know. Who makes up all these rules? Oopsie daisy. This is a special day for me, Geraldine.
He's just dragging her in a shower curtain down the fucking steps.
I'm glad that it's you who could share it with me. Don't feel bad about giving up the key because race finds out what happened.
Look, I know it's a movie,
Look like last week's leftovers
but
anyway.
that's not how blood works. You don't put somebody in the shower and they come out with a clean white beater and panties. That is not how blood works, people.
Thanks. give you. Know what you're thinking? He's got the key. What else could he possibly want now? I want you. You know, no one's ever brought a demon knight over the other side before. Well, not in one piece anyway.
Yes, people, I did just look at the invisible camera. Y'all know, anytime they say the title of the movie in the movie, that shit is like,
I'm very easy to live with. I'm clean. I don't drink much. I know my folks are gonna love you. I notice you're not saying anything. Is that because you're thinking of something to say? What the hell is there to think about? There was a time when a coy silence was appreciated in a woman. Well, this is not one of those times. And you're really starting to piss me off. Oh, boy. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
this motherfucker deserves another Demon Knight movie. I'm sorry. I gotta say it again. I would go for it, man. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna say something to you.
I'd pay to see that.
To anyone.
Ernest Dickerson, sir.
Jolene, I
Big fan. I know it's a cliche line you get 24/7, but man, I am not opposed to you doing a sequel to this.
Jolene, do you think you could ever find it in your heart to possibly me?
He can't even bring himself to say it.
Didn't think so.
He's like, yeah, I just put all my cards on the table. It's a bad idea.
Ah, fuck it. You will die, but at least we'll be together forever. If I can't have your soul, I'm gonna take your heart.
He really was gonna cut her damn heart out. Shit, not only was he a demon, he was almost like the devil. That part I didn't mind. That because she was the chosen one, that it was like a force field around her when the explosion happened. I'm actually cool with that. She need to get the hell up out of there before the popo come. How do you explain that? Like, yeah, this guy came, killed the sheriff, cut a hole in his finger, and demons came out of the ground because of his blood, and the demons killed us. And it's like, just imagine explaining that shit. And she kind of does the same ending here that she does with Set It Off, where, you know, she just packs up her shit and gets on the bus and leaves. There should have been a group of girls getting off the bus. 4 girls getting off the bus, and the bus driver should have been like, you girls watch out for those weirdos. And it just been the girls from the craft. And then we got like a, you know, like a crossover. I know I'm doing too much, man. This fucking motherfucker looks like Kumo D.
It's okay. I'll wait for the next one.
Bus driver's like, suit yourself. Doesn't come for another 7 days. Jada Pinkett's looking like, yeah, I thought so. You thought you was getting on here, huh? This is a decent ending, man. I love this movie. Oh, Mark D. Kennerly was that guy's name. The Black Collector.
I love Scarnations. You'll be happy to know, kiddies, that Geraldine lived happily ever after. In fact, I even got a ghost card from her. She's traveling
ghost
the
card.
world and having a fabulous time. As for me, I'm afraid I've got to hurry. Tonight's our big scream-in.
I love how it went straight from the end of the movie Demon Knight right back into Tales from the Crypt so that you remembered what you were in for. I mean, as if you would have forgotten, because the guy walked off whistling the theme song. You know, I'm gonna be completely honest, and I feel like shit saying this, but I know someone that looks exactly like the Crypt Keeper, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm not saying no names at all.
Uh-oh. I think my producers are trying to tell me something. Well, what do you know? I asked for final cut, and I got it. Now that...
The guy who does the voice of the Crypt Keeper was actually in one of the episodes called Oil's Well That Ends Well. And we survived, people. Oh, there he is, John Kassir. He does the voice of the Crypt Keeper. Like I said, he was in Oil's Well That Ends Well with what is that woman's name? I can't remember her name. I think it was one of the Presley women or something like that. But we made it, people. We survived the siege on the motel, and we survived Demon Night, so to speak, even though it's Demon Night like with a K on the front of it, because Jada Pinkett was the Demon Knight after Breaker passed it. We get the idea, man. We understand what's happening. And as if you guys didn't know, and because this is an underrated gem for me, this is a 10 out of 10, 100% 10 out of 10, man. I love the fact that I didn't see that before. Danny Elfman did the main theme for this movie. Okay, shout out to Danny Elfman, and shout out to Ernest Dickerson for directing this movie and just having such a hand in the horror genre in general. But the movie, like I said, the movie doesn't have any one-dimensional characters at all. I love it. I love the gore. I just love the story and the fact that they took the time out to give the demons and the collector a certain type of mythology, and it really stands alone. Like, it's not there's not a lot of questions you need answered when this movie goes off. The only question I really have is like, what happened to Geraldine? I want her to come back. So Ernest Dickerson, Jada Pinkett Smith, if y'all hear this, and Billy Zane, man, I need y'all to get together some point in 2021, man. Make it happen. Shit, I'll write a treatment for the story my damn self, if that's the case, because I would love to see it. But yeah, 10 out of 10, people. And shout out to everybody involved, man. Bill Sadler, Billy Zane, Jada Pinkett Smith, Dick Miller, rest in peace, shout out to him, CCH Ponder, and Thomas Hayden Church. Everybody that's involved, man, was just awesome in this movie. And if y'all can't tell, I'm not like winding down. I feel like I'm very much up. I actually I wanted to do commentary for Hereditary, but I'm like, I didn't trust myself to stay up long enough, but I stayed up for this. And again, I'm not winding down. This kind of woke me up, but I do need to take a breather of some kind. So yeah, people, y'all already know where to go, man. And if y'all don't, which y'all should already know, but in case y'all don't, y'all can follow the podcast on Anchor, Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Cast Breaker, and Radio Public. Big shout out to Anchor. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram, Romero Tudor. Shout out to the Facebook movie group, The Cinemaniacs. And last but not least, shout out to the Tudor reviewers, the listeners, the lovers, the supporters out there. Again, man, very 100% totally appreciative of y'all, man, for being having the biggest hands in the fact that we are at the 4K 5K spins mark, 4.1K actually, and y'all know what we doing next, man. We're shooting for the 5K because it's not over yet. I'm actually still in the process of filling up this notebook with podcast outlines because, like I said, I want to be locked and loaded for 2021. I don't want to be short of any content, even if I know movies are going to keep getting delayed and productions are going to keep getting shut down and delayed, or movies are just going to have their development hell problems anyway. So I want to make sure my plan B is just completely stocked up, man. And that's for y'all, man. That's always for y'all, man. And I'm very humble, very grateful to have y'all. And y'all already know, man, the love and support y'all show me, I show it back to y'all tenfold and then some. So that being said, people, yours truly, Romero Tudor. Another episode of Tudor Reviews in the can. I'll check y'all on the next one.